Hello everyone and welcome back to Economy. Today we are diving into the crystal ball of economic forecast for 2025. My goal is to provide you with insights into the future of our global economy based on expert predictions and reputable publications. Let's kick things off with some general trends. The global economy is expected to develop steadily in 2025. Well, steadily might sound boring, but in economics, boring is often better than exciting unless you enjoy market crashes and inflation spikes. According to Goldman Sachs, global growth will stabilize at around 2.7% in 2025, which is a bit underwhelming but still promising compared to previous years. Publications like the Financial Times and Forbes echo this sentiment, highlighting that while we might face challenges, their foundations for growth are solid. Now let's break down some specific aspects of economic development. 1. GDP growth. According to Goldman Sachs, the world's real GDP is anticipated to grow by about 2.7% in 2025. The US is projected to outperform previous expectations with a growth rate of around 2.5%, while the euro area lags behind at just 0.8%. 2. Inflation. Goldman Sachs expects inflation to decline globally, with the US inflation projected at 2.4% by late 2025. In Europe, it's expected to settle at around 2%. 3. Interest rates. Experts anticipate that interest rates are likely to see cuts as central banks aim for normalization. The Federal Reserve may lower its benchmark rate to between 3.2% and 3.5%. 4. Stock market growth. Analysts predict that the S&P 500 will see earnings growth of approximately 14.8% in 2025, driven by some corporate performance and an optimistic economic outlook. 5. Cryptocurrency. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are expected to experience volatility but may stabilize as regulatory frameworks evolve. Interestingly, in an article titled "Forecasting the World in 2025", the Financial Times projected that Bitcoin's price would reach $200,000 by 2025. This optimistic outlook is attributed to anticipated change in the US government, with key positions being filled by individuals who hold a favorable stance toward Bitcoin. Moving to another important trend, artificial intelligence continues to be a game changer in various sectors. The AI software market is expected to balloon from $184 billion in 2024 to $243 billion in 2025, reflecting a significant acceleration in its growth. The market size is expected to show an annual growth rate of 27% in the long term, resulting in a market volume of $826 billion by 2030. AI assistants are expected to become the key advancement of AI technology in 2025. These intelligent agents are anticipated to evolve beyond simple voice commands and perform complex delegated tasks on behalf of users. For instance, AI assistants will be capable of autonomously filling out forms on websites, ordering goods from online stores, and managing various routine activities, thereby enhancing user productivity and convenience. This progression signifies a shift towards more proactive and action-oriented AI assistants, seamlessly integrating into daily life to handle tasks that traditionally require direct human intervention. As a result, individuals and businesses can expect increased efficiency and reduction in time spent on mundane tasks, allowing for greater focus on strategic and creative endeavors. AI assistants are evolving so fast that by 2025 they might not just remind us to check our emails, they'll probably start drafting New Year's resolutions for us too, and who knows, they might actually stick to them. Now let's address some geopolitical tensions that could influence economic stability. The ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine continues to pose significant security risks for Europe. Notably, peace talks appear to be closer than ever, with a ceasefire potentially achievable in 2025. Ukraine may have to accept Russia's de facto control over occupied territories without formal recognition. To bolster Ukraine's security, the US and EU might provide guarantees such as deploying international military personnel in buffer zones between Russia and Ukraine. Despite Russia's advances in the past year, President Putin may agree to negotiations if the US and EU threaten increased military aid to Ukraine should he remain reluctant to come to the table. The Middle East remains a focal point for energy-related geopolitical tensions. Conflicts involving major oil producers or disruptions to critical supply routes could escalate price volatility. Political instability in oil-exporting nations also adds layers of unpredictability to market trends. Analysts suggest that while limited conflicts may not significantly impact prices, escalated tensions could drive oil prices to $100 per barrel or higher. Also, tensions between China and Taiwan are escalating, raising the specter of a full-scale invasion of the island. Such a conflict could have profound implications for global supply chains, particularly in the technology sector where Taiwan plays a critical role. The Taiwan Strait, a primary shipping route between China, Japan, South Korea and Europe, facilitates the transportation of manufactured goods worldwide. A China-Taiwan conflict could disrupt these vital shipping lanes, leading to significant delays and increased costs in global trade. Furthermore, Taiwan's semiconductor industry is a cornerstone of global technology supply chains. Any disruption due to geopolitical tensions could lead to shortages and increased prices for electronic goods worldwide. Experts warn that these conflicts could have ripple effects on global trade and investment patterns. Turning our attention to politics, Donald Trump's re-election is poised to significantly impact US trade politics and tariffs. If you thought trade wars were intense before, buckle up, it might soon feel like watching a high-stakes poker game but with tariffs instead of chips. Mr. Trump's administration has indicated plans to implement substantial tariff increases, including up to 60% tariff on Chinese imports and a universal 10% duty on imports from other countries. These measures aim to reduce the trade deficit and bolster domestic manufacturing. However, economists warn that such protectionist policies could have adverse effects on the US economy. The proposed tariffs are expected to elevate consumer prices, thereby increasing inflation. Estimates suggest that inflation could rise by 2.5% in the next 2 years if such tariffs are imposed. Additionally, the higher costs of imported goods may lead to decreased consumer spending and business investment, potentially resulting in a 0.5% decline in GDP over the same period. Furthermore, the manufacturing sector, which relies on imported materials and components, could face increased production costs. This scenario may lead to higher prices for consumers and reduced competitiveness for US manufacturers in the global market. Thus, while Donald Trump's tariff strategy seeks to protect domestic industries, it carries the risk of high inflation and slower economic growth. In conclusion, while there are many uncertainties ahead, be it inflation rates, geopolitical tensions, or technological advancements, the overall forecast for 2025 remains cautiously optimistic. While forecasts offer projections of potential future events, it's essential to remain adaptable as situations evolve. Incorporating these projections into our 2025 action plans is crucial, as Dwight D. Eisenhower aptly stated, "In preparing for battle, I have always found that plans are useless, but planning is indispensable." This sentiment underscores the value of the planning process itself, which prepares us to navigate uncertainties and respond effectively to unforeseen challenges. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned to Economy for more insights into the world of economics.